ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from the floor in the regular season. Chris Paul, 4th.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Paul. Outside, Green. Paul against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. That is good. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Portland leading by 8. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Lillard, the pass to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. A different look now for Portland. McCollum's checked in for Henderson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Lillard. The Clippers also making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Here's Roberts. They double him with Rivers. Pass to Harkless. There's the triple. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Pass to Green. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Crawford dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. And stolen by Vonleh.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
And, Greg, it'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
Roberts passes to Plumlee. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Rivers. After the basket by Noah Vonleh. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over the back foul every time.
Over in the corner, Harkless. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers trail by 10. Crawford kicks to Green and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Both good from the line that time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And Roberts kicks to Harkless. Passes to Roberts. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Rivers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good. There's 1:38 left in the first. Roberts dishes to Harkless. Plumlee in the post. Rebound by the Clippers. Stolen by McCollum. And Roberts kicks to Vonleh. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the Clippers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Pierce is checked in for Mbaumute. Clippers trail by 9. Crawford with the ball. The dish to Aldridge. Back to Crawford. From deep. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's McCollum. Pierce covering. McCollum passes to Plumlee. Feeds it to McCollum. And he gets it to go from the high post. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Now Pierce. 6 to shoot. There's Crawford with the 3. And he gets the bucket. Crawford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers leading by 8. Ball's knocked loose. Pierce with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rivers has got 5.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And I can't quit. All I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit. All I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we.
And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin.
You know, Blake, everything that's happening for him, he deserves it because he's worked so hard and put so much into it, and he's a huge piece to our team being successful.
Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers, for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Davis is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then it's Henderson. And it's Lillard in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here's Paul. And Griffin. Here we go. You know what? Davis with some nice D.
It really depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Lillard against Redick. Fades, and it's good.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard attacking. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And Baamute's checked in for Los Angeles. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul. And for Portland, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Lillard attacking. The pass to Aminu. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Jordan with the screen on Lillard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And time for a look at the 2K leaderboard. From downtown, this group of shooting guards was locked in all throughout the regular season. Take a look at Redick, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Lillard dishes to Aminu. He kicks it to Henderson. Davis sets a screen. Henderson passes to Davis. Nice D from Griffin. Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and he slams it one-handed.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now here is Davis, following the shot by Myers-Leonard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some firepower, Clark, from his offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing. Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Trailblazers leading by 5. In the corner, Henderson with it. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Paul. 6 points for him. The feed to Mbah-a-Moute. Fires for 3. No luck. And it's Portland the other way. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Wide open. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Redick dishes to Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. No luck that time either. But he stays with it. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Portland leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Griffin sends it back. Here is Mbamute. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Damian Lillard. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. Here's Henderson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Great D that time from Leonard.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up.
Count that one. Now here's Paul. He's got 6. It's Redick on the wing. Henderson defending. They get it back. There's the bucket. Good. Griffin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers leading by 7. And Roberts kicks to McCollum. There's the screen. Lets a floater go. Plumlee goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Clippers trail by 10. Prigioni, the pass to Green. Luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Prigioni. Plumlee with the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 9. Outside, Green. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Roberts dishes to Harkless. Here's Plumlee. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 6. Inside, here's Vonleh. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Roberts. He feeds it to Harkless. And Plumlee kicks to Roberts. Crawford with the steal. Green passes to Rivers. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have the most blocks during the regular season. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Prigioni. And the Clippers making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Roberts. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Plumlee's got 5 points so far.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Clippers trail by 5. Rivers kicks to Pierce. And he banks in the layup. Pierce has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Plumlee. He's got 5.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Crawford kicks to Rivers. It's Pierce on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Plumlee kicks to Harkless. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Vonleh's shot is good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Clippers trail by 5. There's a minute left in the first half. Puts one up from 19. Rivers can't get it to go.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Here's Plumlee, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Crawford dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Pierce. From the arc. Again, Pierce missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to McCollum. Unloads. Can't hit.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out. and just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Doc Rivers. And Doc, so far in this game, do you feel like the team is struggling getting good looks?
I don't mind the shots. They're good shots for the most part. I would like extra passes every once in a while, but overall, our shots have been not bad. We got to get stops.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome, everybody. Glad to have you back for this NBA postseason halftime report. Ernie Johnson alongside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, they clearly can sense how close they are to wrapping up the series in 6 games. They'd love to close it out here and avoid a Game 7. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. It's been one outstanding game from Noah Vonleh.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Aminu misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's Jordan. He dishes it to Redick. Picked by Griffin. Redick passes to Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Lillard. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Portland may have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And that one falls for Davis. He's off on the second. Clippers trail by 8. It's Pierce on the wing. He's covered by Aminu. Good on the shot. 9 points for Paul Pierce. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
No one covering. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Lillard's got 10 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Griffin. Right through the D for the layup. 6 points for him. Portland leading by 3. Lillard attacking. Pass to Leonard. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Redick kicks to Griffin. And it's Portland with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And Lillard kicks to Anderson. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Henderson against Paul. Clock at 6. Henderson dishes to Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 6 points.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Clippers trail by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Davis against Griffin. Pass to Jordan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, this is a good chance to check out some of the regular season's league leaders. Let's look at this year's top free throw shooting 2 guards. Take a look at Redick, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think even if they get whistled for a fair number of charge calls because of that aggressive mindset, it's worth it when you're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are. I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Here's Aminu. The rebound by Pierce. Pierce has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Paul. The dish to Jordan. Back to Paul. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Lillard kicks to Davis. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Myers Leonard. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And then for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Mbamute comes in for Pierce. Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Aldrich, the pass to Griffin. Feeds to Aldrich. Griffin dishes to Aldrich. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Harkless kicks to Plumlee. Lillard against Redick. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist by Lillard. Harkless has got his second basket of the night. And here is Paul. The pass to Griffin. There's the pick. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Henderson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Henderson's got 6.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Paul. He kicks it to Redick. 5 on the clock, 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 8 points for him.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Now the feed to Plumlee. Dishes it to Harkless. Nobody near Lillard. And Aldrich sends it back. Paul with the ball. 11 points in the game. It's Redick on the wing. He feeds it to Aldrich. Now here's Paul. Defended by Harkless. Aldrich the pass to Redick. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Trailblazers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Redick against Lillard. Missed inside. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Aldrich, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
So for the Trailblazers, Noah Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And then for the Clippers, Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Good. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Plumlee. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Rivers checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the screen on the wing. Green. Shot clock at 5. And Mbamute kicks to Aldrich. Here's Roberts. Pass to Plumlee. to end the drought. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Here's Crawford. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Baamute can't get it to go. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Roberts dishes to Plumlee. The wide open look here for Vonleh. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Clippers trail by 4. Rivers kicks to Aldridge. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .110 left here in the third quarter. And Roberts kicks to McCullough. A shot. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Clippers trail by 3. Now Rivers. He's got 8. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Rivers. 40 seconds left to play in the third. The 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now, here's Mbamute. Defense right on him. Crawford. Rebound by Roberts. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the middle. Harkless the pass to McCollum. All alone. And again, it's Portland converted.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now here's Rivers. 3-pointer. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Check it out.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Brian Roberts. And it's Henderson in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now Pierce. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And so here's Portland after the basket by Los Angeles. They get it back. And Leonard gets it to go.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Clippers trail by 5. Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it. Deep 2 from Crawford. And that one's on target from the wing.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Rivers. Vonleh dishes to Henderson. A floater. The shot by Vonleh, no good. LA has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Rivers. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
Been a good one for Rivers. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
The free throw drops for Rivers.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis comes in for Vonleh, and Lillard subbed in for Brian Roberts. Rivers hits both of them. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. Back to Lillard. They set the pick. Davis with a screen on Crawford. Clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. Here's Henderson. But they'll get another chance. Davis kicks to Lillard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 12 points for Lillard.